Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0. With me today is Chad Finn as we eagerly await ball game Monday night when the White Sox come to town with Kevin Youkilis as their starting third baseman. Well, all right, Chad, let's get right to it. Bobby Valentine never can let anything just lie there, right? So we know what he said. Everybody knows what happened. All right, are you about to take sides in this little spat, if you will, between the manager and Kevin Youkilis?
No, I think they're both at fault with it. Bobby V, as we always say, can't help himself with these sort of things. It all started when he couldn't help himself when he made the comment.
Didn't have to make it.
You not being engaged, or however he put it early in the season. So
physically or emotionally, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, these two guys are never going to like each other.
But shouldn't they be united? When things like this happen, it's like almost like Bill Lee and Zimmer. I always thought, isn't there a common ground in the love of baseball? Shouldn't the love of the game? Both these guys love this game. But anyway, that's another. Maybe I'm just going for. Okay.
That was cultural with those two.
They do have They do have strong personalities. Is it safe to say that Bobby Valentine certainly didn't have to stoke the flames the way he did over the weekend?
Can't help himself. That's what it comes down to. He's asked. You see, he has that little pause, and you think, is he going to answer a question or not? And he inevitably does.
He does, and so there we go. Now, do you think he's right, by the way? When you watch the way Youkilis has performed, after you saw the way he played with the Red Sox, do you think that maybe he was onto something at the time? Was he not, perhaps, fully prepared emotionally and physically to play the game the way we know he has played it in the past?
Well, it kind of looks that way. You compare their numbers. He's got one fewer home run with the White Sox in, the 2 weeks he's been there or whatever than he had with the Red Sox. He looks healthy. He's moving better, all those things. And I think Bobby V was right about what he said yesterday, too, that Youkilis probably held this grudge and did not let it go. And usually those things motivate him. This time it seemed to work against that.
Well, one thing we know is that it's going to produce a very electric evening at Fenway Park, and we haven't even gotten to the subject of Carl Crawford returning. And hard to imagine, isn't it, that will be totally overshadowed, at least to start the game, by the return of Youkilis.
Yeah, it's amazing, given what this guy was supposed to be a year ago.
All right, so the moral of the story is we all hired Bobby Valentine, and boy, are we getting the real Bobby Valentine.